Hey everybody, so today's video is going to be on my hedgehog's diet. Finding the right mix for him actually took me quite a while. I scoured all the cat food aisles at every single pet store for hours and hours, looking at all the ingredients and the percentages and whatnot. When it comes to hedgehogs, they're notoriously picky eaters, and they also have to have a strict protein and fat content in their diet, so finding the perfect cat food was actually pretty complicated. In general, the optimal percentages for protein and fat for a hedgehog's diet needs to be pretty precise. So for protein level, you want to make sure you get in between 28% and 35%. You can go slightly over 35% if you have a hedgehog under 6 months of age. And for the fat level, it needs to be between 10 and 15%. And again, if you have a young hedgehog, they can go up to about 20% in fat. When you're looking at the back on the ingredient list, you also want to make sure that you don't get anything with corn or any kind of food dyes in it, any kind of extra fat added. Also stay away from generic names like meat, just saying poultry, or meat meal such as in poultry meal, because you actually don't know what kind of animal is in that meal. That being said, if you see chicken meal or turkey meal or beef meal, then it's okay. That actually means that the product was cooked and then ground before putting it in the food, so sometimes that can actually mean a good thing. So just make sure you're getting one where it's specifically naming what animal has actually been ground and put into the food. These are the three that I have picked. The first one here is the Solid Gold's Cats and Flocken, and a lot of people actually use this for their hedgehogs. Sorry you can't really see the ingredient list on this. The bag is kind of shiny and it kept reflecting off the light. But I'll go ahead and show you the back here. The protein level is at 34% and the fat level is at 12%. So this one was really, really low in fat, so that was good. If you're having a hard time finding one with the proper fat content, then try looking for cat foods that are for heavy cats, or like diet cat food basically. And the first listed ingredients here on the Cats and Flocken are lamb and chicken meal. And this one also had some salmon in it, I believe, but it wasn't one of the first ingredients listed, so that means that there's just more lamb or chicken meal added to it. And this one also stated that there was no extra animal fats or sugar added, which was good. And you also want to pay attention to the kibble size because hedgehogs have small mouths. This is the second food, and this is actually what I feed my cats as well. It's Premium Edge, and this is the adult cat food with 32% protein and 14% fat. Also, getting some cat foods that are for hairball control can help because they have higher levels in fiber, and hedgehogs need an even higher level in fiber than cats do. And here you can see that this is also a small size kibble for your hedgehog's mouth. And this is the third food that I mixed together, and it's by Blue Buffalo, and it's the grain-free Freedom variety for indoor cats. And it's got 32% protein and 13% fat. And the first ingredients listed are deboned chicken and chicken meal along with turkey meal. So this has 3 different meats listed. And this one has 2 different types of kibble in it. One was a little bit darker and he seems to like those ones better and picks them out. So I just mix up all 3 of these foods evenly in this little jar to keep it fresh. And he gets about maybe a quarter of a cup every night. He doesn't usually eat it all, but it's there for him in case he wakes up in the middle of the day to eat it. You'll find that a lot of hedgehog owners actually do use a mix of a few different foods together, since we really still don't know what the exact nutrition requirements are for a hedgehog. They are insectivores, and in the wild they mostly eat insects. You can use these guidelines for dog foods also. Most people end up using cat food though, just because the kibble size is a little bit smaller than dog food, and hedgehogs have funny teeth and funny mouths if you've ever seen them before, and small kibble is a lot easier for them to eat. But I hope this video helped you guys. If you have any questions, go ahead and comment below, and I'll see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.